Seeing city police patrol the streets on mountain bikes in summer months has become commonplace in Medicine Hat. But as we enter festival season and crowds begin to gather, a new element has been added to help keep citizens safe. Alberta Health Services and local paramedics have teamed up with Medicine Hat Police to form a new Rapid Access Paramedic, or RAP team, and learn the ropes on this mobile emergency response tactic.
Just because at a lot of the events, Canada Day, Stampede and things like that, we're going to be out as teams with them because it's a lot easier to get a bike through the crowds than it is to get the big vehicles through.
You're seeing the police service in the last few years and the role that their bike team play within the community, their visibility and the impact that they have to the public. And it seemed to us to be a really good fit to collaborate with the Medicine Hat Police Service, particularly at large events where we have thousands of people. You know, our population in Medicine Hat has exceeded 60,000 people. And Access can provide particular challenges with regards to all of emergency services at these events.
Members of the respective bike teams spent several days training for festivals like Spectrum, Canada Day and Stampede, learning how to maneuver around obstacles like steep hills or stairs while making their way through thousands of people.
Getting into where we need to, where we can't get with vehicles, and just being able to do our enforcement as needed, because a lot of people hide out in the parks and on the paths, and you can't get out there in a big vehicle.
At this time, the paramedic bike team is only planning to tag team the summer's major festivals, but the police high visibility response team will be making its rounds daily.
We're going to be out for a lot of the skate parks, pathways, as I said, and a lot of downtown. We'll be hanging out downtown because we know a lot of people are wandering around downtown during the summertime.
The addition of the AHS bike unit was made possible through funding from the Medicine Hat and District Health Foundation, which helped purchase the actual bikes, a move Chris says was necessary for everyone.
You know, seconds count. You know, we've seen the Medicine Hat the city itself do an excellent job of public access to defibrillators. You know, the paramedics carry defibrillators and a whole range of cardiac medications that are normally found only in the ambulances, you know, on the bags themselves. So there's really no emergency medically or traumatically that the paramedics can't deal with, you know, until the incoming ambulance, or if needed, fire department or other emergency resources come in and provide support with that.
Members from both services agree this kind of emergency response is vital to keeping everyone safe. However, it does leave some people with some lingering questions.
A lot of it is probably, what are you doing? How do you even do your job on a bike? And that's what we're here training for today.
So how do you do it?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of learning. I think in this job you have to get used to having a learning curve, and you're always going to be learning something new.
For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Christy Peck.